chicks dig Patrick Mahomes. Why? Because chicks dig the long ball, and this dude threw a 69 giggity yard touchdown to Tyreek Hill this past week, right? There's no questions whether or not this guy has a rocket for an arm. But the real question for me is, like, can he even be as good as what Alex Smith was last year? I'm not quite sure. I love Patrick Mahomes from a talent standpoint, right? Like, this guy is super talented, and he's got the big arm. But let's not forget how good the Chiefs' offense was last year with a guy like Alex Smith. Alex Smith, 24 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. I don't know if Patrick Mahomes can be as good as Alex Smith, which I never thought I would ever say. And his one start last year against the Broncos, 284 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. That was the only game he started, right? This dude, again, great athlete with a huge arm. But that doesn't necessarily mean fantasy points. And I think now that the fact that that huge Tyreek Hill touchdown happened, this guy's fantasy stock is going to rise. Right now he's QB 15, and well, I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to be on any of my teams in 2018. The next fantasy football rumor I got for you guys is Christian Kirk, the wide receiver 2 in Arizona. And why does this matter? Well, it matters because if he's the number 2 receiver in a Sam Bradford-led offense, Kirk's a pretty good receiver for, I think, what Bradford can do. Because Bradford can't throw the ball very far, right? So Kirk is a guy who I like really over the middle. Solid hands. He's a pretty tough guy. Coming out of Texas A&M was a guy that I liked a lot. And this past week against the Saints, 4 catches, 49 yards, and a touchdown. I think he could be a decent red zone option. And well, he's right now wide receiver 68, so why not just take him, right? Like, he's literally going for free. He's going for free. He was a second-round pick, high draft capital, 47th overall. And my NFL comparison for him is Randall Cobb. I think Christian Kirk could be a player that Randall Cobb was maybe supposed to be. I mean, Randall Cobb's had some good years, but he's kind of battled some injuries. Imagine if Randall Cobb 2 years ago was on a team with Sam Bradford. Yeah, I'll still take Aaron Rodgers over Sam Bradford, but Bradford's a guy who I think is going to check down the ball a lot to a guy like Christian Kirk, so don't necessarily sleep on Kirk. But Kirk's not my favorite rookie wide receiver this year, and my top rookie wide receiver in 2018 is Calvin Ridley. And well, I've heard a lot of rumors about Calvin Ridley and Mohamed Sanu. Calvin Ridley is much better than Sanu, and Matt Ryan has already come out and said that he is unbelievably surprised on how good Calvin Ridley is and how fast he is. Like, coming out of camp, people were like, oh, Calvin Ridley's not that fast. The dude ran a 4.340. If that's not fast, I'm not sure what is. Right now, he's wide receiver 48 in fantasy football, and for me, that's a fringe wide receiver 4. If you're telling me I can get a wide receiver 2 on the Falcons offense, yeah. Sign me up for that all day, right? So I understand the Falcons, they struggled last year. But remember year 2 with Matt Ryan and his new offense? Matt Ryan was an MVP candidate. I don't know if he's going to have the 38 touchdowns, 7 interceptions again. But right now, if you're telling me Calvin Ridley's the number 2 wide receiver on this Falcons offense, that's something I want to invest in. And for a guy who I compare to Stephon Diggs, who's getting a lot of hype this offseason. So guys, I want to know from you, which rookie wide receiver will have the best 2018 season? There's guys like Calvin Ridley of the Falcons. There's DJ Moore of the Panthers. Heck, Michael Gallup of the Cowboys. Anthony Miller of the Bears. It could go just about any way you guys want. But comment below which rookie wide receiver will have the best 2018 season. Now, I want to get into my 2018 rookie wide receiver rankings for anybody who plays Dynasty, for anybody who plays just for 2018. Well, it doesn't actually change for me. So I got Calvin Ridley there at 1. I got DJ Moore 2, who I absolutely love. I think he has the most upside. Michael Gallup, do not sleep on him. I think he's a great route runner. He's going to work great with Dak. Christian Kirk there at 4. And Anthony Miller. I don't know if anybody saw. Anthony Miller set a Bears record this past weekend. He caught 6 balls at practice at one time. Yeah, look it up. Pretty insane stuff.